Hey guys, welcome to WhoDooTV Live. It is Tuesday, January 30th, and we are talking new comic books for Wednesday, January 31st, tomorrow. I'm Jared.
And I'm Hoosier.
And we got some good news. We got some interesting stuff to talk about today.
We do, right?
Yeah.
Not the obvious too, but
yeah,
we'll maybe still mention the obvious a little bit.
Right.
For those of you who don't know, I'll mention that obvious. Valiant was sold to DMG Product Entertainment, and we did a really awesome video last night with the Bald Moose, the Get Valiant dudes, and Ryan Wynn joining us again. And we talked about Valiant and this new change that's going to be coming about on the board with
we talked about what it might mean to them, what it means to us. So if you didn't get a chance to watch that, if you didn't get a chance to tune into that live show, be sure to go and check that out because we gave a lot of information. And just for the purposes of today, because we talked about so much yesterday, we're just going to mention it and we'll talk about some other news, some happier news.
Right. Well, I mean, while we're on it, we'll talk about the news that came out.
Yes.
With since this has happened, they've finalized it's been reported of a finalized contract with CW and Dr. Mirage, Second Lives of Dr. Mirage. So already movement.
Yeah, and that's kind of exciting, to be honest. Like the day after the acquisition, we get this kind of big news that we are actually like moving forward with a series.
Right.
Especially Dr. Mirage, which could be a totally awesome series. I think CW could do a really good job with that character.
I think it really could be a very good character. And I think you were saying the creator of Annabelle, or one of the
writer.
Yeah.
The writer of Annabelle, that horror film, is on to pen this one. So it's going to be really interesting. I think they're going to really like dig into kind of that creepier side of things of her dealing with, the paranormal,
right.
Which could be a lot of fun.
Right. And we did hear Mintz quoted that he wants to get the writers more involved in the other stuff as well.
Right.
So not just sticking them to comics and then having somebody else separate it, which I think is a good move to hear that. It's cool of them to wanting to do that. So
that's good.
And then I'll address bandwagoning. That's dumb. You like Valiant characters. We like Valiant characters. Don't want to let it die by doing something silly like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
I want to say what's up to AJ. Thanks for coming on, man. And Danny, we are so glad to have you guys on.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Good to see your guys' names up on that live chat. And what else you got today?
Yeah. Well, I'll also talk about something that dropped this morning. We got the Ant-Man and the Wasp trailer. Man, it look exciting. It looks almost as ridiculous as the first one.
Okay.
The first Ant-Man was a lot of fun. I remember when the first trailer came out, I was like, man, what is this going to be like?
I still haven't seen it.
You haven't seen Ant-Man?
No. I mean, I like Paul Rudd. He's awesome, but I have not seen it.
You would,
and he was good in
love
Civil War.
Yes.
He was good in Civil War. So
you would really enjoy it. Definitely go check that out and then watch the trailer for the new one. I just think it's going to be in the same vein, and it's going to be really funny and really great. So yeah, that's exciting to see that as well.
That's really cool.
That one's coming out in July,
right?
So this month or next month, February, which is in 2 days, we're going to get Black Panther, and then a couple months after that, in May, we're going to get Avengers, Infinity War, and then in July, just a couple months after that, we're getting Ant-Man and the Wasp. So I mean, they are pumping these out.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so what's up, DC? Fans United, NES Master 80. Thanks for jumping on, guys. Yeah, there's a lot to be had when it comes to that. And kind of going on that same mindset, the same avenue, is we got the Super Bowl this weekend.
Yes.
Let me tie this together for you guys. There is a connection. And I would put lots of money that we're going to see a Solo trailer.
You know what? I would not take you up on that bet because I think I would say it's 100% we're going to see something.
That May, yeah.
I mean, oh man, because when Super Bowl airs, it's going to be 3 months out,
right?
From when it should be coming out. Like,
Yep.
This is a Star Wars film and we haven't seen anything?
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy. It's super crazy how dark they are on this one.
And then we'll probably see a Infinity Stone trailer as well, a new one.
Infinity Wars, yeah.
Infinity Wars, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I could see that for sure.
So I think that's going to be happening. And then Black Panther was premiered.
Yes, it premiered last night. And everybody is saying this morning it kicked freaking ass. I mean, it was just an awesome film.
Mm-hmm.
And that just gets me super excited about that. I think this is what everybody was hoping for with this film, and that's exciting. That is really exciting to me.
Yeah, I can't wait for it.
Yeah,
I'm really pumped up to see that movie. So that is two decent things right there, you know?
Yeah.
So
yeah, totally. I mean, yeah, there's some good stuff. I mean, a lot of the news with the Valiant stuff was kind of a bummer to start the week off, but you know, something good is actually coming out of that. And then we've also got some awesome other movie news. So
yeah.
Not a terrible week.
No, I mean, for a little light on books this week. I mean, not a whole lot of Batman titles.
No, surprisingly.
So DC's very limited on what's coming out this week. Last week we got some pretty good titles. I mean, we had Exo Man of War.
Yeah.
That video came out a couple weeks ago for the review of that, and Ninja K, which was, I thought, a really good issue, number 3.
I did too. I appreciated that one just as much as the first two.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. I also got a couple Image titles. I enjoyed number 1 with a Bullet. That one was a really good one this week. Kind of took a really dark turn in that one. But yeah,
what did you guys read last week that you
let's
say you liked? So we always like to hear what you guys are saying on that. Then Abbott number 1 was it's gotten a lot of credit. The new Boom title.
Yes,
a lot of people enjoyed that book. So if you read that book, I'd be interested in what people say as well.
Yeah. So I mean, good stuff last week. I actually think there's some really good stuff coming out this week too. I mean, we can,
for like I say, for a shortened week type of thing.
Yeah,
I think there are some great things. What do you get?
Yeah. Well, I'll start off with Boom here. I am going to be grabbing Lazaretto number 5. That has been a really interesting title to me. Kind of this strange situation of a what if there was a plague sort of sickness that has come to this college campus, and they've condoned this dormitory, and like what happens on the inside, and are people getting infected on the inside, and it's been just insane. So I'm really looking forward to a strong closeout on this one.
Nice. And you had another Boom as well that's coming, right?
Yeah. Well, Godshaper, the trade paperback is coming out.
That's right.
Which was freaking awesome. It's that Cy Spurrier title. Just a really, really good book. Just about a guy who, well, they've got an interesting world, a different way of doing economics, a different way of like running machinery, a different way of just kind of living life. And I think you should just pick that book up and get into it. But Cy Spurrier definitely, he really digs into the role of the character as an outsider and an outcast kind of, and it's been pretty good. So
nice.
Yeah.
And speaking of Cy Spurrier, he's got it's under DC. I mean, it's a really cool sounding story. Motherlands, number 1 of 6. And if you guys read the synopsis of this book, you're gonna want to get it. It is about bounty hunters, and they're like the big movie stars in this world, and like it's this generational with this woman who's a leader, and what I think her name is Tab, and her mother are just like pretty awesome. I mean, what does it say? Dimensional hopping, criminal blasting story of extraordinary women. Sci-fi action comedy, blacker than dragon stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that looks. I mean, and again, Cy Spurrier. So yeah.
That's a good call out. That one actually sounds really awesome. It's limited. It's going to be 6 issues, but I think that could be really something fun. Yeah.
Right. Gomer's getting Motherlands.
Yeah. Nice.
So awesome, man. Thanks for jumping on, Gomer.
NES Master, he said last week he read the first trade of Paper Girls.
Nice.
Yeah, let us know what you thought about that one.
Yeah.
I'm super curious. I haven't gotten into that one yet. Hearing great things. I'd like to hear your opinion as well.
That's right. And
yeah,
what else you got?
Well, another trade I'll call out is from Image, Kill the Minotaur.
Ooh.
Yeah, that one is like awesome. Cool story. Definitely, I would put it in the category of horror. It definitely harkens to the Alien, the movie itself of being hunted by this monster and having to fight back, and it's super awesome.
I love Kettner's art.
Oh yeah, Kettner has such an awesome style. It's got this kind of, I don't know, almost cartoony look, but at the same time really grounded, and it just works so well. And especially for this title, I thought it was awesome. I think the characters are expressive. The line work is just awesome. He's got great designs and everything, especially with the Minotaur. It is terrifying. So yeah,
that's good. And another, AJ has some Image titles to call out. He's got Godplex number 4, Void Trip number 3, Hack/Resurrection number 4, and I got Realm number 5. This book is just a very well put out book. The design of it, just the way it comes out. This is by Seth Peck and Jeremy Hahn are the creators on it. Jeremy Hahn's a guy I'm looking forward to meeting at Emerald City.
Yeah, me too.
I want to talk to him about this book. I know this trade will be out in a couple months too. I believe in March, and I'm excited to talk about Realm. So if you guys have read that, it's pretty cool. It is this weird fantasy world meets like Lord of the Rings, like post-apocalyptic, like
with guns and I don't know. It's cool. It's really cool.
It's worth the read. So
yeah,
feel free to take a look at that. DC Fans United calls out Doomsday Clock number 3. Yeah. Oh, it's what he liked last week.
Yeah, he said Raven was pretty good. We talked a little bit about that one.
Yeah.
NES Master, he says Paper Girls, he liked it. 80s sci-fi, kind of Stranger Things-ish. He just sold me on a book.
Right.
Shoot, that sounds awesome.
Who has Paper Girls? That's for some reason it's a big name. So feel bad that I forgot. Sorry guys.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to keep up with all these details.
Everyone. But yeah, Danny Millhouse 5. Yep, good call, Danny. Realm number 5.
Yeah.
And then there's another one I want to call out real quick. It is, I don't call them out very often, but a Vault title, and it's on a creator. I quite enjoy getting this book, mainly because the creator, and I like what he's done, is Donnie Cates' Reactor number 2. It's again a miniseries 2 of 4, and it is just a dark, twisted looking tale. The gang of annihilated bloodsuckers.
That's just an awesome grouping of words right there.
Yeah, if that doesn't make you want to really jump on it, you're not a friend of horror.
Yeah,
I don't know. So yeah, and then LCS Talk Shop.
Oh yeah,
Spawn 282, new character key issue, Realm number 5 of 6. So somebody's read it and they liked it. So
awesome. Yeah, Danny's calling out the Flash annual number 1. Yeah. All New Wolverine number 30, Old Man Logan 34, and Lazaretto number 5. Good choices, man.
Good title. Brian K. Vaughan, there you go.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, I knew it was a big name. Come on.
Of course, Vaughn, yeah.
I knew it was. And somebody got Eternal number 1 from Black Mask Studios was good last week.
Okay.
So yes, Shock Shop. So
that's great.
Some good books. What else you got? You got anything else?
Yeah.
Oh, I think you do.
I do. Let me talk about a Marvel title. We've got Star Wars, DJ the Most Wanted. So this is a one-shot about that strange character that we got in The Last Jedi, kind of that hacker guy who was able to get Rose and Finn out of the what's that planet called? Whatever. The
horse planet, the casino planet.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get stuck on the details on that one. Canto Bite. Thank you very much, brain. And so it's kind of going to be a bit more digging into who he is. I mean, I want to read it. I'm super curious about it. I'm almost afraid it's just kind of, you know, Marvel trying to dig deeper into, you know, what they can mine out for comic books based on the movies. But, you know, they're doing pretty good with the Star Wars styles. They're treating it pretty well. So if we can get more information on who this guy is, I'm happy for that.
Right, because that was a question I had in the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
so
who the heck is this dude? Cool. So
yeah,
jump in there and get some more about him. I like that. So, and then we have a book coming out, and I quite enjoy it. Is the deluxe edition of Divinity?
Yeah,
volume of Divinity 1, Divinity 2, and Divinity 3, and pretty beautiful looking book on a shelf.
Man, this one is like definitely one you want to get on your hands on. I mean, if you want to get caught up with Divinity, this has literally everything you need. It's got Divinity 1, Divinity 2, Divinity 3.
And I think Divinity 0.
And Divinity 0 is in it, as well as all those Divinity 3 Stalinverse, like, individual titles. Like,
right.
You know.
That's right. Forgot about that.
Yeah. You got Bloodshot. You've got A&A. We've got Shadowman, yeah.
And the Auric Star.
Auric, yep. So it's going to be, it's full, it's packed. It's everything except for Eternity. And I think it's going to be awesome. That is definitely one to grab, I think.
And you said Eternity.
Yes. We come to a close this week with Eternity. Eternity number 4 is coming out, and it's a good one, guys.
Right. Yeah, it is worth doing it. We're doing a video of it, and we'll also touch base with a couple people next week.
Yes.
They have their hand in that book a little bit.
We should have 1, hopefully 2 on there.
Right.
So
we're lucky. I mean, I don't know. So I think it's worth it. It's a book that's worth talking about. It was a really good issue this week.
Yeah.
It really did a great job.
Looks like I believe the MSRP on the Divinity is 59.
I think, is it 59?
Yeah, that's
49 or 59.
Yeah, it's an expensive one, but I mean, it is. You're getting the equivalent of 5
trades. 5 different trades?
No, 4.
Yeah, because you got the 1, 2, and 3, and then you got the Stalinverse Heroes, and then you got the 0.
The 0 issue. So 4 plus trades in that one, which is awesome. I mean, that's really good. So yeah, I think it's a solid price, especially if you think about it. You buy 4 $15 trades, but you get it in a hardcover,
collectible hardcover, pretty awesome.
I think it's a
right. And you know what I mean. And there's always deals in places too. You just gotta look around.
Yep.
So yeah, keep that in mind. So I dig it for the collecting piece, and for it looks great on the shelf.
See, the problem with that one is like, if I buy it, I'm gonna want to open it and read it, because just like go through it all and have it all in like this one collection. But I know it's also probably gonna be worse than Buco Cash at some point. You know, just this big thick thing.
And that's one thing about that sale. We don't know if they're gonna reprint now that things kind of have changed.
That's true.
So, but who knows?
But it could keep. I mentioned this last night. It could keep, or it could actually skyrocket the value of the VEI deluxe editions.
Right, versus post-Dinesh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That's all speculation. Don't go buy comic books because we said anything about value. I'm not a collector like some other people we know.
It means value to me.
Yes.
It's got value to me.
Oh, yes. And that's what's important.
Yep. And then we got another Valiant book. And yeah,
it was mentioned on here. LCS Shop called it out. He said Quantum and Woody number 2. He says it was ridiculous
indeed, man.
I hope you made that word up, and I hope I'm not making him feel bad for a typo, but it's a good word.
I like it. I mean, it is Quantum, and it's Woody, and it's Daniel Kibblesmith and Kano.
And I would say
solid job.
I got to read it, and I would say I would agree it is ridiculous.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, Quantum and Woody are just some cool characters. Yeah, if you haven't read #1, you need to get in #1. It was really good. If you don't know who Quantum and Woody are, we have a video kind of doing the origins of Quantum and Woody, and we did Quantum and Woody #1. So ones to talk about and get. So, and that's a Woody word. So that is definitely a Woody word. I cling with that. So
yep. Yeah, and that's
yeah. That, I mean, we were pretty long-winded last night. We're going to be pretty short-winded tonight, but I think there's some really good books. There's things to still look forward to with Valiant, not be moping around. There's great books that have already got a creator piece into them, and they kind of know where they're going. Buy them. Still got Warren. We still got Fred.
Yeah.
There's a good back end of that team. It's not just Dinesh, even though we love Dinesh. He's the face. It wasn't just him. So there's a lot still there. And
I would say, if you love the characters, just keep following them. Let's show them that we still value the comics. I think that's an important thing to do. So yeah.
And that is what our show is today.
A quick one for you guys.
Right.
Man.
We thank you for jumping on.
Absolutely.
We ask that you put in the comments any books you're reading, things that you're reading, things that you like, things you enjoy.
Oh, yeah. I want to reiterate, we are going to Emerald City Comic-Con in just a couple of weeks. If you guys have any questions that you want us to go and ask any creators that are there, any publishers that are there, if you can't be at a Comic-Con, let us be your voice. Give us that question. We will definitely approach that and give you guys the answers. We've got about 3 or 4 questions now, some really good ones.
Right.
So we'll be we're taking more, and we will be letting you guys know what the answers we got for those are on the live show immediately after Comic-Con.
Well, hopefully, maybe we'll just do the video. Yeah, they'll get that question answered right there on the video.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll get it out there.
We'll get it out there. So
yeah,
if you guys have any questions, I mean, you guys can put it in our live chat here. You can put it down in the comment section below. That might be best now that we're like ending the show at the moment. But yeah, LCS Shop reiterates the Dinesh chant at the panels, which is Dinesh.
I think everybody should get Nerd Bus hats and all walk into a panel with Nerd Bus hats.
That would be
just
really funny.
Everybody with a Nerd Bus hat. Like, that would be pretty dang cool. I think that'd be fun.
That's pretty cool.
I almost want to go to the Nerd Bus booth.
Just to get a hat.
Just to get the Nerd Bus hat and walk in. I don't know. And just get 10 people to wear them. I don't know.
I do like that. I do like that.
And then go from there. And interview whoever else is there and have that on. But yeah, exactly. We need that hat. Need to get it signed by Dinesh. And yeah, he needs to get some stake in that, right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I agree.
But I mean, that's it. I mean, enjoy the books. We got some good stuff coming out on the way here on the show. Some Valiant stuff. We got some other stuff that's going to be coming soon. As soon as we can get to editing it, get it done, and get it out to you guys. So
this guy works hard for you guys.
You know, you're the talent. But make sure you check out Outright Geekery. Those guys are awesome. Gomer, Henry, those guys there are awesome. Some great writers. That's where we are as well. You can find us there. You can find us at Twitter, Facebook. But please hit that subscribe button. Share us if you want. We would love with YouTube doing their changes. You know, it helps us a little bit to get to that point. Yeah. But ultimately, we're doing this because we love it. And we enjoy chatting with you guys. So thanks for jumping on tonight, guys.
Appreciate it.